Welcome back to the show, everybody. Oh my gracious, XRP Las Vegas. That happened. We got some highlights one time around the block. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $2.49 trillion market cap. The market is up 0.8%. 63,800 plus for Bitcoin right now. 3,100 plus for Ethereum. 110 billion plus market cap for Tether. XRP 53 cents. We're up 0.6 on the 24. We're up 4.9 on the 7-day. Let's look at the range of price very quickly. Ranging between 53 and 55 cents. Oh my, oh my. I want to remind you right now, link to was at XRP Las Vegas, and they crushed it. Oh, did they crush it? Oh my gracious day. Well, let me tell you something. They have some incredible deals going on all the time. So don't mess around and make sure you go to link2.com, sign up and register if you haven't done it. It is super quick, super simple, and super easy. And if you need to get accredited, I'm telling you, it is not a hard process. This does not take any more than just a few minutes to do. So make sure you click the link and get started. The opportunities are remarkable for private equity. It's the best private equity in the world. Make sure you check them out. Click the link below. Let's get started. There's so much to go through. I'm going to try to move through this as quickly as possible. I couldn't get everybody. And let me tell you something. I am so overwhelmed. I am so overwhelmed by the love and the people in that room on those 2 days. My goodness gracious. I am still trying. My wife and I are still trying to process everything that happened. It was just absolutely a whirlwind. And I just come away from it thinking, gosh, why does this have to end? Why does it have to end? But let's start right here. You are the best, and thank you to XRP Snaky, who just worked himself to the bone here. Hours and hours. This guy never quit filming while he was at XRP Las Vegas, and he still has hours and hours of work to do to render the files and editing, and then we're going to have a lot more footage from you. And shout out to Mike Jansen, who's also doing the same thing right now. So these guys are just remarkable for chipping in, and Mike Jansen, as you know, did a lot of our work for our trailers leading up to the event. So very grateful for these gentlemen and how hard they worked. And you know what? These are just beautiful people if you get a chance to meet them. I always love being able to try to have a few minutes with XRP Snaky. And this right here is Rob Cunningham. This is my brother from another mother down in Georgia here. And if you haven't given him a follow, you need to, because I tell you what, he is always electric and he is always on fire, hitting right over the target about where we are in this time in our lives. Take a listen to this.
Okay, XRP Army, happy Saturday, man. I got the...
Oh, wait a minute. I see the audio's not hooked up. 1 second. Let me hook it up. Okay, you have to forgive me, the jet lag, the tiredness, but I got it set up now. Let's take a listen to this right here. Here we go.
Okay, XRP Army, happy Saturday, man. I got the best man guest I could possibly have. Got a man crush on this dude right here, the Leadership Award winner from the Blockchain Chamber of Commerce. Brad, what do you got to say to everybody?
Well, listen, man, I'm super grateful for everything, and everybody has had a fantastic time so far. And I tell you, we got day 2 right now, and boy, have we got it lined up for everybody. So I'm just super grateful. You can tell my voice is almost blown and gone. So much talking and so many beautiful people we've met here. I just hope everybody understands that everything we're doing is for this community, and it's so well received. I'm super grateful.
Yeah, man, this is what leadership's all about. This is what community is all about. And the opportunities for every one of us is endless. All we got to do is take that step and make it happen. So, love you, brother.
Hey, man, love you back. And you know what else, too? Shout out to you for all you do, man. So very much appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Well, have a good one.
There you have it, and that gets us started. Let's start at it right here. Look at these superstars. Yes, that's right, XRP Mickle, who just stepped into space full time. We are so excited and happy for him. I'm going to be having him as a guest periodically on the show. We're going to help elevate him and his channel, and you know the other two OGs in this space. That is, in fact, Ray Fuentes and Molly Elmore. Give it up for them. Yeah, absolutely. I tell you. And again, if I missed you guys, please, just know that it was not intentional. I love each and every one of you. I just wanted to grab the pictures I've been able to. I was telling people, look, watch out. I'm going to be dropping clips over the 2 days and let you see what's going on. I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know. I just couldn't even keep up. I mean, I was so overwhelmed with everyone in the room. I literally apologized to each and every person I said that to, because I had no idea what was in front of us and just the magnitude of this event. I really underestimated that part, and I couldn't break away, and I didn't want to, right? The people, brought themselves there. They, scheduled a time, put the investment into themselves to be there, and I wanted to make sure I gave everyone as much time as humanly possible. In fact, I'm just starting to get my voice back, and my wife still has no voice. So we're all working with it. But shout out to Graham Glam and Maya. Yes, from Fruition Films. And they had a after party on Saturday night. And unfortunately, we had an early flight, so we weren't able to attend. I didn't want to miss the flight. But from all the footage that I've seen, it looks like that was a remarkable success, just like I believe that their film is going to be. And shout out to both of those ladies, no doubt about it. And shout out to Echo X and James 68, baby. Look, I got to meet both of these guys. These are some more rising stars in this space, I feel. And you know what? We need it, right? The more voices, the better, because that's what we need. And we're going to find out. There's so much more coming, but I got to spend time with both of these gentlemen in person, and I have been waiting to do so. And I'm telling you, these guys are going to be on the show soon, too. So watch out, everybody. Lots coming. And look at this guy. This is OG Crypto and NFTs. This guy's got a great energy, and he was there last year too. And I just wanted to celebrate him because you always want to get a chance to talk a little longer to people, and I never get a chance to do that because there's so many people there, and you have to kind of get around and be a good host, right? So I could tell you that this guy's doing good stuff, and it was so great to see him. What a wonderful energy everyone had, just like this gentleman here. And then, look, I got to meet World Be Free. Yeah, it was so cool to spend a few minutes talking to you. That was so awesome. She does so much to support this community. Shout out to her. And I think this is either from a karaoke thing, or maybe this was a part of the, this could have been a part of the party from, I don't know what this was from, but I see Fred just giving it up. Fred, there's Zach and his wife. That's amazing. There's Graham Glam and so many other people. What a wonderful time. All right, let's go. I couldn't be there. Now I wish I could have been there. It's amazing. And then here it is. Look at this. This is two OGs right here. This is obviously Quincy Jones, who I love very much. My wife and I just love you, Quincy, and you know that. And this is Jay Bless right here. And you know what? I sent Jay a message. I was like, Jay, I didn't even know you were there. I thought you were going to be there. I thought I heard you say it on Twitter. And you are one of the people that I was really hoping to get to spend a minute or two with, because you got such a cool vibe on social media. And I asked him, I said, man, please tell me that I at least got to shake your hand, because I don't know you guys, your names, or what you look like, So unless you tell me, by the way, I'm this handle on Twitter, right, I won't know. And I want to know. Like, I want to meet you and put a face to the name. So, Jay, if we did not get a chance to get that deep on an introduction and get a picture together, man, I'm super bummed about that, because you were absolutely one of those people I was hoping to really meet in person. Next year, my friend. Let's talk. Here we see Patrick Riley posted, and shout out to Patrick. Look at that face on Patrick right there. And we know Freddie is the life of the party now. We just saw him on stage, but what a beautiful time with everybody here. So it looks like it was just a wonderful, wonderful time at the after parties. And then here we see myself with DC in the house, man. This guy's got a great energy. Everybody had a great energy, and I just want to celebrate all of them. DC, it was such a pleasure to meet you. And look, how great is a conference when you can have three of the top industry leaders, Lynette Zhang, Andy Schekman, and Jason Cousins from GlintPay, three of the top people in the gold industry, at an XRP Las Vegas conference, because they know that the new financial system involves gold and distributed ledger technology, and God bless them for being a part of it, because they can see it like we do. And then we have a rock star, William Duvall from Alice in Chains, who, by the way, has just become a wonderful extension to our family. William, we love you, man, and we love Jason, Lynette, and Andy as well. We really do. There's no question about it. You all mean the world to us. And this guy, man, I got to give love to this guy right here, man. Listen, gotta be Reaper, baby. Yeah, and listen, Reaper and Patrick, I think they did a great job at their conference, and Patrick told me they had great engagement. So I am super excited, man. Don't sleep on what these guys are doing. So, and you also need to know too, that obviously Gotta Be a Reaper is CEO founder of ARC Institute. So keep that in mind. Listen, it's so great to meet all of these people. I wish it was more than once a year. That's the thing. I don't want to wait a year to see this guy again and all the people that were there. And how can we look at these photos without celebrating this legend right here? He has absolutely been crowned with the official legend of the Digital Asset Investor channel. This is my brother from another mother, Sean, right here. And I tell you what, Sean is one smart dude who knows a ton about what's going on in this space. And when a dog gets a bone, they won't let it go. Sean's just like me at DAI, where we got this bone, and it's called Ripple and XRP, and we ain't letting go. But Sean did the honors on the after party on Saturday by breaking the ice on the pool. He said, let me cut the ribbon on this thing and just get in with my beer. And two OGs in this space, I tell you, Eleanor Terrett and John Deaton himself. Gosh almighty, we love you both. You guys are amazing. And Eleanor had a very busy schedule and a lot going on, so we couldn't coordinate to get her on stage, and it's totally cool. We know she's got to have clearance from Fox and all those things, so we didn't want to press the issue too hard. But she was able to stop in and attend, and that was such a great honor to have her come in and see us, no doubt about it. And obviously, John, the next senator of Massachusetts, if I've got anything to say about it, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this guy. You know who this is right here? This is, in fact, let him tell you.
Get close. Get as close as you can. I am the official father.
Oh, I am the official father of a digital asset investor. Is that what you...
That is what we wanted to hear. You better believe it. The official father to the digital asset investor, and what a beautiful guy he is. No question about it. Shout out to him. And look at this. Brad Garlinghouse has the pleasure and honor to stand with these two OGs. That's right, Todd Hancock and Bradford. Yes, indeedy. And look at those amazing jackets they have. I tell you what, you got to do something. If you better come correct if you plan on doing it any better than these two guys. No doubt about it. Brad just loved it. It was a great time. This was from the actual fundraiser from the Digital Chamber. And boy, oh boy, are you going to be surprised at the love the XRP Army brought to them. Wow. The power you guys have. And this is Mickle Markets and his beautiful wife or fiance, girlfriend. Forgive me for not knowing Mickle, but you guys are a wonderful looking couple. And there he is talking to the man himself, Mickle and Brad Garlinghouse. And you can see him preparing for an interview right there as well. So what an incredible, incredible time. Ray Fuentes is going to have incredible footage too. Keep a lookout for it, ladies. Okay, here it is. This is where we started our jam, and that is the one and only. Shout out to Vince, the bass player, did a great job. And shout out to Chris Giancarlo, baby. Look at him, lined up with the SG, no less, and a killer Fender amp. He played great. It was wonderful. And just, you know what? It was just so good to come together and be able to share something. And just like it is for my 30-year professional career, it's always better to see the symbol instead of my face. As I sit behind the drums. And shout out to Ronnie Nash, who was on stage holding it down too. It was a wonderful night and great way to support the Digital Chamber and all their wonderful efforts that they provided to all of us and continue to do. And by the way, they raised an incredible amount of money, over $100,000 from XRP community. How about that for showing love to stop the crypto ban? And by the way, in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like when a legend like Joel Katz walks into the room, ladies and gentlemen. And it doesn't stop there, because I want to tell you a little story about this. This is amazing. We had our youngest attendee, which was 11 years old, who had a dream of meeting David Schwartz in person. David was so kind and patient with him and answered all of his questions regardless of the long lines of people waiting to meet him. That is a class act. Shout out to you, David. Then we saw Brad doing the photo ops, and it's with my brother from another mother, Brandon, his sister and his wife. I tell you, I love them. There's another extension to my family right here, and he had the honor of taking that great picture. And what a beautiful picture it is, no doubt about it. And look at this. Molly says, I've had a very cool evening. No doubt. And whoever took that picture did a fantastic job. I mean, what a remarkable photo. And you can see both of them just tickled to death. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And look at this from Fabio, from Sologenic and Corium. And I tell you what a picture this is. This is Holly Goodhart from Uphold, who was on stage and smashed it. Fabio had a couple of appearances on stage and killed it, as always. And David Schwartz, the GOAT in the house. And I don't mind saying that that guy right there in the background is Will Petrusky from Link2. He was our MC and our main moderator for the 2 days, and he killed it. Good gracious day, he killed it. So I want to say that these three people here are really like a trifecta. You know, think about it. Ripple, the XRP ledger, co-creator, Fabio, and what's happening with interoperability between Corium and what Sologenic are doing in combination to Uphold, bringing all of this together, working with all of those entities. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine what legislative regulatory clarity is really going to do for all of those people in that picture and all of us in the long run. Again, massive parties had. Sighting. We've got a sighting. This is Patrick O'Reilly, and he's just sharing a quick little message for Gary Gensler. I think you could probably guess what it is. Yes, it lines up greatly with the message that Brad Garlinghouse was giving at night at the Digital Chamber fundraiser. Yeah, F the SEC. That's what it was. Yeah, if my memory serves me right, and it does. And you know what? It gave me inspiration too, because Brad never said it directly, but you get the fire and the fight and the spirit of where he's coming from. And I learned too that, you know, I'm resolved at this point. I'm taking that same direction. I even told this to Alan Staples off camera. You know, he gave me the direction, Brad did, you know, to deal with the trolls this way. F them. You know, he didn't say it directly, just F them. Right? Just move on. Do the things that you're doing, just like the SEC. Keep going forward. All of that stuff will get worked out because you know you're doing it for all the right reasons. So that's what I'm going to focus on as we move forward. And boy, have we got just an amazing vision for what's going to happen in 2025. And please keep in mind, we try to do these conferences and make them a little unique so they're never quite rinse and repeat, right? We're always going to do something a little bit unique to make each year very, very special. And next year, we'll try to make sure that Jeremy's head is in proportion to the other heads that are on stage. I'm only kidding. Jeremy Hogan is gigantic. How did he do that? Exactly. Listen, I have nothing but regard and love for all of these people. Cody Carbone from the Digital Chamber and John Deaton and James Murphy, who just killed moderating these panels, and Jeremy Hogan, who takes the time to tune in. And I know he's got a very busy family and young family. So, I mean, I'm super grateful to everybody taking the time to make this an incredible, incredible event. I'm super grateful, super, super grateful. And Emi Yoshikawa came all the way from Japan. And you know what? We're super excited. But I am bummed because I didn't get a chance to get a picture with Emmy, even though I got to talk to her. And obviously I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off most of the time. But the reality is that it meant so much to me that Emmy was able to come all the way over to spend time at this event. And I hope that she was really happy with the way we put it together. And here again is Bradford with the amazing style and fashion, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about that either. Let's look at this. This was David Schwartz and Rachel Wolfson, who we brought in to do the panel with David Schwartz. And they absolutely knocked it out of the park. No question about it. And here we have it from Mike Jansen, who I said, watch out. We got a lot of film coming, ladies and gentlemen. I have to tell you, he says, that's a wrap on XRP Las Vegas. Amazing weekend. See you next year. Look, my wife and I put this conference together. 10.5 months of our life. She's a full-time career, and I have a full-time career with the channel. And we spent 10 plus months of our life war rooming this thing for everyone who attended. And then I had the help of my brother from another mother, DAI. The two of us marketed this event with the help of others in the community supporting what we're doing as well. And we're super grateful for those people who did. And this is what we made happen. We brought this to the community, and it was received so well that I am absolutely still overwhelmed to this moment and this day. But none of this really happens without the great work of these wonderful ladies behind Ripple. These are the unsung heroes right here that do so much every single day without asking for any real recognition. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you, because I know how hard you work. And I know that you guys know that we work really hard too. We know we got our reputation and integrity are on the line, and I understand what it means to have your support. I know I'm tired. I know we've worked really hard. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for you ladies. I'm grateful for Ripple's support and Uphold and Link2 and everybody else I trust and all the other sponsors that participated. But it is the daily communication I've had with these ladies that have kept things on track and made things move forward in a smooth fashion while we deal with hundreds of different issues throughout it. And when they do it, they're able to do it like pros with smiles on their faces, while my wife and I run around trying to pull patches of hair out of our heads. So we're certainly grateful for you ladies, and I hope you understand just how much. If you guys could just know what goes into this, and to see so many people so happy that they finally get to meet or speak to someone, or to understand exactly what's being shared on stage is not something you're always getting over the social media platforms. It is truly a remarkable experience. I don't say that because I'm the founder of this thing. I say it because I go to these things. And you do get things at these conferences, and I'm not talking about inside information. I'm talking about just knowledge, empowerment, connection. It is so deep and profound. I kid you not. You bring yourself to one of these events and you'll know. But very quickly here, shout out to Christian Carlo. We had a remarkable conversation on stage. Shout out to Brad Garlinghouse. It was so great to see him again and get pictures with him and the wife. And we just, so much running around. It's so much to take care of, but it came off with everyone's help. And David too, he was absolutely remarkable. And he just blew me away the way he was with that young XRP holder and Ripple kid who was 11. And he was so kind to him. And I didn't expect anything else, but it was just beautiful to watch their interaction. And then here you see the digital chamber here. The power and love and support is unmatched. It was so great to work with Digital Chamber and Perry Ann and Cody to help make it a successful event. We are grateful for their support too. And we absolutely are, as we helped them raise over $100,000 for blockchain education last night. Thank you to everyone that supported the Future of Digital Asset Benefit Dinner. It was a remarkable night, as you can see. That was just a remarkable night. All right, so now let's take a look at this right here. There it is. That's Brad Garlinghouse and Michael Arrington, who were the stars of the show at the Digital Chamber. And I have to tell you, it was, in fact, the greatest fireside chat I have ever witnessed in my life. And I'd argue probably in the history of firesides. Let's take a look at this behind-the-scenes photo right here. Michael Arrington, Perry Ann Bourne, and Brad Garlinghouse as it all gets ready to kick off. And then you can see this little clip here from Brad Garlinghouse.
Anyone thinks that Ripple is not 100% behind XRP is just missing. They've lost the plot. Like, we are totally committed, and that we will remain totally committed.
He also addressed the notion that anybody thinks that XRP is holding the price down in any way is missed the plot as well. It was so funny. He was like, if anybody would love to see the price be higher, it'd be me. You know, it'd be all of us, right? So it was really fantastic and just such a very candid and raw and direct and fun. What a beautiful, fun evening it was. And again, it gave me the strength to know how I need to lead, and I appreciate Brad for it. And there's no question about that. And I have to say, after talking with Perry Ann about Brad Garlinghouse and Michael Arrington's fireside chat, we both did agree that this will go down as the best fireside chat in the history of fireside chats. Well done to Big Willie, or is it Big Time Free Willie? So that's a little inside joke for Brad there. And I was honored, and I was truly honored and blown away that I received an award from the Digital Chamber for Leadership Award for 2024. Big thank you to Digital Chamber and Perry Ann and Cody Carbone and Maris and Mary and everyone over there. I'm so grateful for all of you and your help and direction. It was a wonderful surprise to receive the 2024 Leadership Award. It's an honor to be working with the Chamber on important issues that are stifling innovation and America's ability to be the leader in the fourth industrial revolution. Cody and Perry Ann, you both were amazing on stage at XRP Las Vegas, and your work in this space is unmatched. Thank you, all of you. I'm so super grateful. And I can't put it into words, ladies and gentlemen, but I can tell you this. David Schwartz in a picture says it better than anybody ever could. And before we get out of here, I want to play this quick clip from John Deaton on stage, and shout out to Hodor for sharing this. This is about what's going on and protecting our U.S. Constitution. This isn't just about crypto, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to listen to this introduction from James Murphy, who absolutely crushed it. We love you, James. And I want you to listen to what John Deaton says once he's on stage.
Together now to welcome the next senator from the great state of Massachusetts, John Deaton.
You're damn right he is.
People were in line. Let me tell you something. I will not leave this conference. Anybody that wants to talk to me, shake my hand, take a picture, I will meet each and every one of you.
John, one of the problems in our political system is the good people, the people in the right mind.
All right, I'm going to stop you for a second. Now, we haven't rehearsed anything, but I want to tell you the story of this guy. And I'm not joking. This is, to this day, it's the biggest. I didn't know it was going to happen. If I did, I would have recorded it. But I was thinking of running against Senator Warren, and I was making some calls to people that I know will just tell me the truth, like whether I want to hear it, whether I don't want to hear it. People like my grown-up daughters, or even my 5-year-old, and James is one of those people. And before I could utter what I was going to do, he said, "Please tell me that you're going to get in a race against Warren." And I said yes. And then I went to say something, and he shut me up, and he just gave me the greatest inspirational. I can't describe it. It was, you don't understand, John. You've been preparing for this moment all your life, and you didn't know it. He said, you're going to take on, and not only take on, but you're going to defeat the most entrenched Washington insider elite sitting in the U.S. Senate because you prepared for this. It doesn't matter. The media is going to come after you, but you can take it because of everything you've overcome in your life. And I just want to tell you that one of the reasons, because when you subject yourself to the scrutiny that's coming and you know, putting all the time and the effort, I'm never going to complain about being a candidate because that's easy. But just the whole process, the impact it has on your family is really what I'm getting at. But after that discussion with James, I hung up the phone and I told Christy, there is no way I'm not running for U.S. Senate.
That's what we're dealing with right there, and I absolutely believe it. And I have really felt James's words. He is somebody that can prepare you for the fight of your life. You want a James Murphy in your corner on any given day. And I can tell you right now, I think he said exactly the right words to John Deaton. Every adversity and every challenge that you've met in your life is to prepare you for the fight you're about to go into today. And if I got anything to say about it, you are going to be the next senator of the United States of America in Massachusetts. I can tell you that right now, brother. That's what's going down. Look, I'm going to kill it there. And I know that this was really long, but we had to do once around the block. Again, my wife and I are super grateful for everybody to help make this event a success. You cannot do this alone, and we didn't do it alone, and I am grateful, and I love each and every one of you. That's going to do it for me, and I will catch all of you on the next one.